Hi guys, it's you from CA's Design, and I'm very excited to share with you how I built this tin drawer dresser. In the beginning of the process, I had this idea I was going to build it in 5 days, but it didn't happen, and because of that, along the way, I had few mistakes, frustrations, and I want to share with you all about. Besides the need for more storage, I wanted this dresser to match the bed that I built a while back. So this is the design that I came up with. If you want to build one for yourself, I have steps and dimensions linked below, and with this video you'll be able to build one for you. Let's start building. The main dresser and the drawers, I used 3¼ inch red oak plywood, and now you see me cut down into a manageable size with my track saw. I'm cutting a little bit oversized, so then I can come to my table saw and cut the right size. I tried to build this piece as fast as I could and spend less money as possible, so you see me doing some weird stuff to avoid buying more material. After the main piece was all cut, there was time for assembling. I used pocket holes with pocket hole screws and glue to assemble the entire piece. Then I did the same thing with the smaller dividers. This draw slides was sent to me by a brand for me to make in a review, and it's probably the worst slides I ever used, being honest. So I don't have any videos of me showing the installation because I had a lot of frustration. So here I'm cutting the plywood into 2 inches strip, and this will be the base. I'm going to assemble the same way with pocket holes, and I decided to actually spray paint white because I want to match my bed, and that's why. In real life, this is where I start running out of time. I decided to build the drawers in the most simple way possible, so nothing fancy here. In the plans, I shared the drawer boxes being built using 1/2 inch plywood, but I'm actually using 3¼ inch because I had too many scraps and I want to get rid of it. After cutting the width with the table saw and the length with my miter saw, I glue in screws, and the bottom I used the glue and red nail, and it was very simple and pretty strong. And now is when things start to go wrong. Okay, so I made a huge mistake. And so my top is actually supposed to be 15 inches. And for some reason, I thought it was 14. I think it's because when I went to the store to get my lumber, I thought it was 14. So I count for like a 14. And then now I don't have a 15 top. So I have to like kind of like change the design because of that, because I have an idea and now I really don't want to go to the store buy more lumber, and I just don't want to spend more money right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the board. It's a 3¼ inch board, and I'm going to rip into 1/2 inch, and then I'll be able to do like something else on top. I'm so upset about it, but it's fine. It's fine. I think it would be nice. The design will change because I had no idea for the design, but now this is what I'm gonna be. Anyway, so the next time I read it twice and then buy once. After I made the mistake buying less wood than I needed for the top, I decided to take the whole top and cut into strips with my table saw. I think I cut into 3/8 of an inch, and then I used my bread nail and I nailed the strips into the top using glue. And I was trying to avoid nail on the top so the nails would not be visible. So then I decided to do like the nails on the side. Then I started just gluing. I didn't know what to do in this point. I was pretty much go with the flow right now. So then this is when I realized that the top and the sides would not match because what was thinner and it was different, grain and everything. So I decided to take my track saw, cut a line in the end, would be, would you square the ends, and I placed like an end board, just like a thin end board, like a match, but in the older direction, and just to give that transition that would kind of make sense to me. And actually, I really like it. The next day, I had this idea where I want to kind of show a little bit more of the white on the edges. So I decided to prime or wood filler instead of bending the edges, prime, and then I paint the edges with white paint. This part was actually straightforward. I screwed the base into the dresser body, and that was very simple, just using the correct screws. And this piece was super, super heavy. I had no idea how it would move, especially after I put the drawers. In talking about drawers, I really had so much frustration with these drawer slides. I broke three of them, so I'm not going to be showing anything. I had a lot of frustration, like I said. So that was simple. I put like some gel silicone thing so to protect the paint. Then I add the knobs, and then I just so in love with the piece so much. I'm still planning on replacing the slides later, but for now, I love this piece. A lot of mistakes, but I'm happy with it. I like this white reveal on the sides. Hope you guys love this piece as much as I did. If you like this video, let me know, give me a like, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.